Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today's going to be a little bit of a different video, at least at the moment. I am planning on playing a game here in probably the next half an hour or so. But I wanted to address an issue that I've been dealing with for probably about a month now, and it's actually unusual for me, even despite the disability that I do have, which is osteogenesis imperfecta type 3. If you look it up, it's basically brittle bone disorder. So, you know, I get hit or something, or I fall out of my chair, or I drunkenly run into a ditch, I break several bones. And it doesn't even take something like that. I can just break a bone by accidentally hitting my arm on the door or something crazy like that. But I'm usually pretty careful and I don't break things a lot anymore. I'm actually going in for a treatment soon that will help increase the density of my bones and even make them thicker, which should prevent future fractures. And I am 37 years old now, so once you get past about 35, your bones start to decline, even in a healthy individual. So that's just kind of how it is. So it gets worse for me. So I have to be on top of it, and I have to do all these treatments. Anyway, the point I wanted to get to, though, is for the past month, I've been dealing with chronic pain in my back, and no one knows why. I've been to the ER like twice, and at first I was diagnosed with something called slipping rib syndrome, which is where your rib kind of gets out of place. It's like one of the smaller ribs in between the bigger ones, and they pop in and out. I'm not really sure what causes it, but it can happen to anyone. So when I breathe in and breathe out, I can actually feel my rib pop in and pop out of place. I can hear it loud, and it hurts like fucking hell. And aside from that, I am just in constant pain, non-stop. And I mean, like, when I'm sitting up, I'm in pain. When I'm laying down, I'm in pain. It doesn't matter what side I'm laying on. If I put a pillow behind my back, nothing works. It is just the worst. And let me tell you, I've dealt with a lot of pain. I've had broken hips, broken femurs, you know, and the broken femur is probably the worst pain ever. But it's weird, but even those terrible breaks were easier to manage the pain than what's going on right now. Because, you know, if I break a hip or something, I just lay in bed and I take some pain meds and I stay still and it doesn't really hurt. But this, no, it doesn't matter if I'm staying still or going out or doing something. It's just constant non-stop pain. So I got to the point that I was so depressed. I was like, hell, if this is going to keep up, I'm just going to drink myself to death, or I'm going to, you know, intentionally OD on meds or something, because, you know, I don't want to live in constant pain. I can't imagine that. Just living with temporary pain is bad enough. So anyway, a while ago, not that long ago actually, I did overdose a little bit on something, and it was kind of a derivative of Xanax. I stupidly took it because I felt like, dude, if I can like knock myself out and get a night of sleep, I will feel better and maybe the pain will go away. I don't know. It was some weird, irrational thinking going on. So I took it and I passed out really quick. I did not expect it to hit me like that. And I slept for like a long time, from like midnight to like 6 o'clock the next day in that night. And I woke up in the hospital and I actually didn't even know where I was, why I was there. I'm like, what the hell is going on? And so it was explained to me, and I told them what I did, and I got a lecture, and I had to talk to an addict specialist and all that. But I told them, you know, I'm dealing with this chronic pain, and I've been to doctors, I've been to the ER twice, and no one is helping me, and it's not getting any better. So this nurse is like, I understand, and I don't think you're an addict. I think you're dealing with something and you're not dealing with it the right way. So she said, I'm going to prescribe this for you and I want you to try it. It's non-habit forming. It's not an opioid. It's not a steroid. It's not going to kill you, hopefully. And it is called gabapentin. Right here, gabapentin. It's 300 milligrams. It is for nerve pain. So, what I think is going on here is it's not my rib that's hurting anymore. It probably punctured or pinched a nerve, so that's why I'm in constant pain. And if you've ever had nerve pain, ibuprofen, Tylenol, it does nothing. I was taking 800 milligrams of ibuprofen a day and feeling absolutely sick because of it, but having no pain relief. This is the first time I took it today. I took one capsule, and the pain is completely gone. I literally feel like a new person. I feel like my old self. I'm happy. It's amazing. So, this is why I wanted to make the video, because if there are people who are suffering with certain chronic pains, particularly nerve pain, doctors nowadays, they're not going to prescribe you opioids, not for long term because of the opioid crisis. I personally found that, like, if I break something, they'll give me like 8 pills, and that lasts like a couple days. So it's absolutely pointless, and I think it's sad that people who aren't addicted to opioids, can't get the medicine they need when they need it, because the purpose of an opioid is not for chronic pain, it's for temporary pain. So if you break something, you take it for like a month or something, and then you're good and you don't need it anymore. But people get addicted, and then they start, banning it from people that need it who aren't addicted. Anyway, this is off topic, but this is not an opioid. It's not addictive. They can prescribe it to anyone. So yeah, it's a miracle drug in my opinion. I've been in pain constantly for a month. One pill, half an hour, completely gone. No pain whatsoever. So I am amazed, and I just wanted to share that with you guys, because there are people that might be in the same situation and they don't know what to do, and they can suggest it to their doctor, and maybe their doctor will prescribe it to them and it will help them. So if I can help someone, that is exactly what I would want to do. So again, it is called gabapentin. It is an anti-seizure medication, but it also treats nerve pain. So now you know, and the more you know, the better you are. I don't know. Anyway, that's this video. Not gaming related. I look like a mess, by the way, but that's kind of my thing. I'm kind of trash, and I got a new shirt. It's actually a Dr. PP shirt. I'll make sure to wear that soon, because it's a very special shirt to me in my heart. But yeah, okay, so I'm done with this video, and now I'm gonna hop on and play a very strange game about running an inn, I think, like in the medieval days or something like that. I don't know. So I'll see you guys soon with some horror games, and yeah, stay safe, drink beer, but don't do it too much. Indulge in bad behavior every now and then, like eating a greasy hamburger, and enjoy life, because you only live once. So, alright, see you guys later. Peace.